Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Siriana Tarot. This is going to be a singles new love reading for my dearest Libras. Libra, we're going to take a look at who's coming towards you in love, and if these messages resonate with you, I am going to ask that you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And just a friendly reminder, I am available for private readings, so if you're after one, I do have those links down below. All right, my lovely Libras, let's get started. Let's see, who is this person coming towards you? Now we see the Two of Cups, beautiful soulmate energy. They're also showing up as the Three of Wands, so this person might be coming from a distance. You could meet them traveling or studying or something like that, but that's not going to be for all of you. They're viewing you as the Eight of Cups, and the connection, we see the Queen of Swords. Now, some of you, this could be an ex, okay? Because we see this Eight of Cups energy, like you might have walked away from this person, and the Queen of Swords can sometimes be an ex here, but that's not going to be for all of you, all right? With the Queen of Swords and you being an air sign, I really do think that this is a connection that's very much so in alignment with you. And look at that, we see the Justice card. Some of you are in separation from this person, but for others of you, you could be dealing with another Libra here. And this person really prioritizes balance and harmony within their relationships. This is somebody who's very balanced. I feel like they help guide people through difficult circumstances. So this is someone that people see as a rock, as an anchor, as a calming presence. Some of you may come from a different race, religion, tradition, or background. So they might be coming from a different, city, state, or country here, or different culture. All right. Yeah, Hierophant energy in reverse. Some of you, this person has been married and divorced. Now, maybe for some of you, you've been in a long-term connection with them, but for a lot of you, I do see this person has most likely been divorced is what I'm getting. And we see the Strength card. This person may be a little bit unsure in the beginning of this connection with the Strength card in reverse, because you two are very different from one another. I feel like that you might make this person a little bit weak in the knees, a little bit nervous. They might be a little bit bumbling around you, or like sweaty palms or red cheeks, or, stutter a little bit around you. Because I do think this person is successful in everything that they do, but maybe they haven't quite been successful in love recently. It's not to say that this person lacks confidence so much, but again, I think with you, you're going to make such a major impression on them that you're going to make this person weak in the knees here, Libra. All right, so let's go ahead and see what else we need to know. All right, so some of you, this person could be a widow or a widower, and again, we have strong Libra, Taurus, and Leo coming through. So you may meet this person after they've experienced loss, or they're in a period of recovery. Again, that could be a divorce, or it could be some other personal loss here. This person is solid and dependable. They're predictable. You might start off as friends. And I could see this person wanting to do that, like this beginning as a friendship and evolving over time, especially if they are still kind of healing, or they're in that recovery process. And we do see that this person does have a lot to offer. Some of you, they may have recently received an inheritance or something. But for others of you, they're just, this person makes good money. They have a lot to offer. They've worked hard for their success. And with that Libran energy, that Venusian energy, this person likes nice things. And they can offer a comfortable lifestyle here. The Three of Wands tells me this person, again, could currently be at a distance from you, or coming from a distance. I do feel this person really likes to travel. For some of you, they have a dark past, okay, but they've really turned their life around. For others of you, they've just been through something kind of traumatic, and that could be that loss or that recovery that we see. For some of you, they wear braids. Again, very specific messages are not going to resonate with all of you, but they will be confirmation for some of my Libras. And we see some of you, you're going to be meeting this person through friends, or maybe even you're going to be set up through friends. All right. Or when you're out with friends, or maybe you have friend of friends. Let me say that correctly. Maybe you have mutual friends. All right, let's see. What else do we need to know? This person may have a dry sense of humor. They have a unique smile. All right, beautiful. So something about their smile is going to really draw you in. All right, they're going to come into your life when you least expect it. And communicating their feelings comes easy for them. Yeah, I do think that that is something this person is really good at. All right, let's see. What else do we need to know here? What else do we need to know here? This person may be skeptical. Now that could be skeptical about love, or maybe they're not the most spiritual person. They're skeptical about spirituality. Okay, this person dresses trendy, up to date. Again, with that Libran energy, they're very well put together. You may meet this person through friends. Some of you, it may be work that brings you two together. All right, and I'm seeing for some of my Libras, this person may be solid or husky or stocky, maybe even have a bit of a beer belly, but truthfully, I don't get that. I feel like that's maybe for one or two of you. I feel like this is someone who does, the image I'm getting of this person is they're much more on the lean side, okay? So if you're not resonating with that stocky energy, I wasn't either. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but that's not who I was seeing as I've been pulling these cards. All right, so with the Eight of Cups here, Libra, this person, the Eight of Cups is a real in-between energy. So this person may meet you during some sort of major transition in your life, changing jobs, changing homes, traveling, maybe you've recently moved to a new area, a new city, state, or country yourself. And for a select few of you, obviously this could be someone that you've walked away from or you're in separation from. All right, but they see you differently. The Hanged Man energy, they see you as somebody who's definitely not going to wait around. They also see you as somebody who's very enlightened, spiritual and enlightened. Now with the Nine of Pentacles in reverse, this person may be a little bit worried that you're not going to be giving to this connection, or you don't want to give your all to this connection, either because you have a history with them or because you're busy doing other things. You're in the midst of, catching your stride when it comes to work or some sort of creative project. You're really focused on your health, your wellness, some sort of major up-leveling your spirituality here. Okay, so they know that also they can't really, wait around too long, like that you're on the move here. All right, some of you, you might meet this person right before a move, or, obviously it could be after, but all right, so what they really admire about you, they find you to be an eloquent speaker. You express soul insights in symbolic language, so the way that you communicate. And they're seeing you as this queen energy. Now, if you don't identify as divine feminine energy, that's okay. It doesn't mean that this isn't for you, but this is, for those of you that do, you radiate the regal feminine, which is that Venusian energy. But you're also benevolent and kind, and you use your benevolent authority to protect others. All right, and Libra, they also love that you're a good networker, which tells me that there's some sort of connection here with friends or like work. But they also see you as somebody that can, sit in any situation and have a conversation with pretty much anyone. And they also like that you have these social ties, and that you're socially aware, you're empathetic. Okay, very emotionally intelligent here. All right, and we see the Queen of Swords. So I'm reading for a lot of my Libras, not, for some of you, obviously it could be an ex if I'm describing someone to a T that you've been with. But I feel more so this is just a connection where you both might have really strong air in your chart, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. But I also feel this is really in alignment with you. So time alone or in nature will help you recharge. So if any point in time you're feeling overwhelmed, Libra, I feel like this person will definitely give you that space. I also feel this is going to be a healing connection. For some of you, you have retreated and can heal a connection with somebody from your past. You're safe and you're divinely guided here. You're protected. And Spirit saying no matter who this person is, if they're old or they're new, it's safe to make the move you're considering. It's safe to make or take a leap of faith here. All right. Let's see what else my Libras need to know about this person. All right, so love language, acts of service, actions speak louder than words, and that's where you're going to really trust this person. That's where you're really going to know if you want to move forward with them. And we see twin flame union, so very strong soulmate bond and connection. We're seeing heart, body, mind, and soul all in alignment here. I love that for you. All right, let's go ahead and see if there's any important dates or times here for my Libras in this connection. There have been delays, okay? And we do see in the coming months, so not too long now. All right, my lovely Libras, I'm going to leave it here, sending you love and light. Take care.